Hey Virgos, and welcome to your reading with Shooting Star Tarot. I hope this video finds you feeling beautifully blessed. That's what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling like. This is a general message for the sign of Virgo and cross watchers. And Virgo, I pretty much just want to get into the cards for you. Let me emphasize general message. You take what fits and resonates and you drop the rest. Do not force anything to fit. Okay, that's how we get to confusing ourselves. So, again, thanks for tuning in. Let's get into your cards. Virgos, I did use the Triple Goddess deck as I move over to all your cards. I mean, more cards than I usually get and ask for. So, I'm just feeling like this is a bold message that will resonate with a lot of you out there. So, yeah, if it does, leave me your comments, likes, and let me know what you think. All right, let's get into it. Okay, Virgos, I kept seeing the Three of Wands in your shuffle, and it did actually come out into your reading. We'll get to it when we get there, but it had me feeling like some Virgos are ready to forge forward. They're ready to kind of embark on a new journey, and not just ready, but I think they have already done so. I think the Virgos out there that this video connects with has done some big changing, some has gone through some type of big transformation. They have been self-reflecting and figuring out exactly what it is they want and don't want, and how they want things to move forward from here. I think this reading is pretty much about love, and I think that's what will come through as we go through the cards. Your overall energy, we got the Four of Wands in reverse. Again, it's making me feel like some Virgos out there have done some work on themselves. They have, you know, been thinking about past relationships and what exactly in those relationships did not work for them, and how they would like things to change or be new or different in relationships going forward. And they have started to appreciate the lessons they have learned and the knowledge they have gained, and things that they can maybe share with friends and family about, the other side of some of this energy. And your reading starts off with the Lovers in reverse and the Eight of Swords in reverse. And these two cards came out together, and it has me feeling like someone has released again the energy of old relationships, or maybe a particular relationship. Because in the clarification cards, I did get cards, I think, surrounding pretty much one relationship. Um, but yeah, some Virgos out there have finally released this energy of this relationship that did not serve them, that was maybe stressful and had them feeling stuck. Maybe something they thought would work out that did not work out. It could have possibly been a marriage that could possibly be going through divorce, or the divorce is already final. And so you're figuring out how to, or you have figured out, I think for most of you, you have already figured out how to release this energy. You have put the emotions to rest. You have put this relationship to bed. You have put it to sleep, and you're ready to move forward. You are wanting a relationship that is justified, that is balanced, maybe a relationship that could bring out the child in you both, maybe a relationship that allows you to share your emotions and your feelings with a partner, and the partner does the same. A relationship of equal give and take, a relationship where you can be yourself, where the person you are with can be themselves, and you kind of balance each other out and kind of make each other better. I feel like you Virgos have kind of went into yourself with this Hermit card in reverse. This relationship may have almost forced you into, kind of being introverted, kind of trying to figure out closure and figure out where exactly you were gonna go next after this situation really, was said and done. And I think that's what you did. You went inside of yourself, you dug deep, and you grieved how you needed to, and you figured out exactly the next road you are wanting to take. In the center of your reading, oh my goodness, you have three fives: the Five of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, and then the reverse Five of Wands. This is major change for some of you Virgos. Major change. This is you reflecting on this relationship or relationships that, you know, no longer serve you, or, just wasn't what you wanted. Maybe have you feeling like, or had you feeling like you wasted some time and energy, and you're not too happy. That was kind of stressful for you, and maybe you had to put some energy and time and effort and maybe even actual dollars into, like I said before, if this is a divorce, into a divorce. But you're like, fine, I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to hold on to this. I just want to let it go, so that a love that is equal and just and fulfilling and fun can come in. I've laid these feelings to rest. I put it to bed. I put this relationship to bed, and I want to move on. I want to move forward. I'm nervous maybe, or a little reluctant, or a little afraid, but I definitely want to move on. I did get some clarification. I asked for clarification on this Eight of Swords and Lovers card in reverse here, and I use my steampunk deck today. A new deck. I don't think you guys have seen this deck before, but yeah. And overall energy for this Lovers and Eight of Swords reverse, we got the Two of Dragonflies, or Two of Cups in reverse. And this card is saying, yeah, a relationship that was not balanced, a relationship that maybe was not fulfilling. It kind of got to a point where it reached an ending. It was just not what one or both parties wanted. And specifically, I think this partner with the Eight of Moths, or Eight of Wands in reverse, the Knight of Beetles or Pentacles in reverse, overall energy, the Moon in reverse. I'm thinking this person was someone who was maybe not honest, maybe not always faithful, maybe someone who you had communication issues with, or it ended up being communication issues, and it almost put up a block or a wall in between you guys, and put distance in between you guys. Someone may have found out some information electronically via email or social media, pictures, emails, statuses. I don't know, however this resonates with you. The person with the overall energy being the Moon card in reverse may have kept some things hidden from you, or was a liar. Sorry to say, possibly could have been a Pisces. Doesn't have to be. But I think, once these lies, or, these issues came about or came into the light, that was kind of like the final straw. That was kind of like, that's it. And you went into this hermit mode, and with this Ace of Cups here as well, that's confirmation that, yeah, you did look inside yourself to see what exactly it is that you want. You don't want the water to spill out of the cup like this is here with this Ace of Cups reverse. You want your cup to overflow, because look how it overflows when the cup is upright. You know, it's like so much love here. You might not even think you could handle it when it comes in. You know. But yeah, I think you did do a lot of work, and you changed drastically behind the situation. And it was a good change because you know what it is that you want, and you know how you want it. In your advice section, you got the Knight of Cups in reverse. With the Three of Wands in reverse, there's that Three of Wands, and then the Fool card. So I'm feeling like some of you guys want to, step out and start a new love relationship, or at least date, or, put yourself out there a little bit, but you are reluctant to with the Three of Wands in reverse. You are feeling like, you don't want to be hurt again. You don't want things to end up the way they did. Thinking about these past relationships or this past relationship. And so you're a little afraid. And I get it. But Spirit is telling you that sometimes you have to take a leap of faith. You've done all this work to yourself. You let all of this energy go. You've gone through this big transformation. You know that you want a relationship that's equally fulfilling and nurturing, and you're willing to put in that effort and those emotions and give this to a partner as well. So why not? At least, try, give it a go. Because even if you fail, you can always try again. Especially with you knowing what it is that you want. You kind of gone through this growth yourself. You're strong enough to pay attention to what works for you and what doesn't. What's right and what's wrong. What is a lie and what is the truth. Use your intuition. Ask for help and guidance when need be. But don't miss out on an opportunity because, this past relationship or past relationships, because you've learned how to let that energy go. You've transformed yourself into a person who won't settle for less, who knows you want something equal and just, who don't want to go through this crap again. And you did get signs for your angel message, and I want to read to you what sign says. Let me get the book here. Okay, signs. Pay careful attention to the messages the angels give you now. You have asked for a sign and they deliver it. Notice and trust these signs. You asked heaven for help. Now it's up to you to pay attention to the evidence of their help. This card signifies that your angels are trying to get your attention with signs. They might ask a butterfly or a bird to fly near you, or they might compel you to hear a song several times. They might put an object in your path so that you have to notice it. Drawing this card is also a sign from your angels. They are trying to get through to you. Please notice. You can ask your angels to give you a sign whenever you have a question or decision to make. Usually it's not a good idea to specify what type of sign you'd like. Leave that up to the angels. They are very good at making their presence known. And I think this ties into this reading saying, if you're questioning yourself about someone or a situation, Use your intuition, ask your angels for help and guidance. Pay attention to signs. Usually if something or someone is not right for us, we kind of notice it in the beginning, and sometimes we ignore it when we just want it to work. Just make sure not to do that. And also vice versa. Don't self sabotage a person who are showing you signs of a good beginning, just because you're worried about or nervous about it being like your past relationship or relationships, because you've done some work on yourself to be able to realize these things. So Virgo, I think you just have to take a leap of faith, and I think you guys ought to know that what you put out there, the energy you put out there, is what you receive. And since you've done this great transformation on yourself, I think you need to open yourself a little bit and allow what you want to come in. Because if you block it with not feeling like you deserve it, or with nervousness that it's not going to work out, then it probably won't. You got to kind of just breathe and relax and trust in the process, trust in this change you have gone through. Okay? So, pretty great reading, Virgos. I'm so glad you tuned in. Message me right on the page on Facebook, Shooting Star Tarot, for personal readings, or also email me at empresschanel555@gmail.com. Thanks, guys, so much for being here. I'm sending you lots of love and light. Until next time, Taurus. Tauruses, wow. Maybe some of you are dealing with a Taurus. I don't know, sorry. Or was dealing with a Taurus, but I don't know why I just said Taurus. Virgos. Virgos, thank you so much for tuning in. And cross watchers, until next time.